G'day viewers, just a quick update YoLog to let you know an explanation for something you might notice if you watch some of my older videos. One of the settings that YouTube added not all that long ago, and as an aside, am I the only one who noticed, like, when you get those messages going, oh, YouTube's down for a while we upgrade something, I always just roll my eyes and go, God, what sort of new button or curved edge are we going to get? It's always useless crap, isn't it? I'm too cynical sometimes. But anyway, this is one of their more recent features that now has a use for me. It's in your settings for commenting and sharing. It used to be anyone can comment, no one can comment, or I have to approve comments. Now, recently they've had a fourth one that said, I've got to approve comments, but friends can get through automatically. So, hey, now there's a reason to actually have me on a friends list. It was just sort of nice before. I get lots of friend requests, and I usually say yes, unless they obviously seem to be some sort of scammer. I don't know if I've ever sent anyone a friend request. I don't do it often enough to remember if I have done it. But, you know, I'd never seen a huge point in it. It's a nice sort of thing. You know, the only thing that's ever come out of it has been the bulletins, and I ignored 99% of the bulletins that show up. And I think I've sent one. And that was to ask people, hey, does anyone actually read that? And the only people who responded were people who comment on pretty much every video I put out anyway. So it's just people who are already paying attention to me. So I think bulletins are fairly useless. I'm getting off track there. What I'm saying is, now there's a reason, because the reason I'm putting this setting about the friends in is because of the mountains of spam from cam girl sites that have been appearing in the last month or so. There was one wave, and the new YouTube administrators seem to have got that under control for about a week, and then another wave's come along, fucking driving me crazy. I don't know how much it affects everyone else. I'm getting 20 to 50 of the fucking things a day. Maybe that's a reflection on how many videos I have up. Maybe if you only have a tenth the number of videos as me, because you're a normal person, then maybe you only get 2 or 3 a day, or none, and it's not even an issue to you. I'm getting a lot, driving me crazy. But it's been for older videos. The videos, they put them on are at least a couple of months old. Maybe they think I'm not checking them and they'll get away with the little spam message being sent there. I'm checking, motherfuckers, and I'm taking them all off. But now I've got this setting on, so none of the, well, these are just bogus accounts anyway. And so these comments now don't go up on these videos. Every time a new one appears, I change the setting on that video to say, okay, only friends' comments get through, the rest get held for approval, and I never approve them, of course, so they never appear. I don't even know if you see that. If you weren't on the friends list and you put a comment, I don't know if something comes up saying this has got to be approved, or if it's invisible to you. Now, the reason I mention that, one of the videos that's been getting the spam on it, so I changed this setting, is one I did last year about a plane crash in Brazil. I did an Angry News thing on what I thought was an interesting angle in this story. This particular plane crash, a small plane hit a large plane. Like, they neither exploded in midair. The big plane did crash, but the small plane landed safely. And I found that fascinating. You'd think big thing would get pulverized, big thing might be okay. But in this case, big thing crashed, small thing landed safely. That was the angle I took. I found that fascinating. Now, of course, if you paid attention to the news at all in the last couple of weeks, you would have seen there was another serious plane crash in Brazil. And apparently, a lot of people are searching on YouTube for videos about the Brazilian plane crash, because they're finding this old video of mine, and a bunch of sanctimonious fuck-knuckles are taking the time to tell me how evil I am, and I have no soul, and yada 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 yada. And I'm not even talking about the fucking plane crash that they're on about, so they're wrong in the substance of what I'm doing, and they're wrong if they think I give a fuck what they think. You know, random strangers telling me what I can and can't say. Get fucked, dickheads. You know, just give it a rest. But, you know, I've got the bonus now that, because that video was getting spam as well, I set the setting on, so I just ignore these fucking wankers now. That's really all I wanted to say. I wanted to explain if this thing comes up saying comments are being moderated, it's just because of spam. So if you put me on a friends list, you won't get that. And so there's finally a reason for that useless friends feature. There you go. I'm going to let you go now because I'm bloody freezing. It's probably not showing up in the video, but my breath is fogging. Those who pay attention know I do these videos in my shed most of the time. middle of winter here in Melbourne. Fucking cold. It's the first proper winter we've had in about 8 years. It's really cold. I strip down to a t-shirt out here and I freeze. In fact, I think I should do another character-based video out here, and the character should be freezing to death for some reason, because I could be really convincing really easily. I have to brace myself before doing videos out here at the moment, like suppress the shiver, suppress the shiver, suppress the shiver, because it's fucking cold, and it takes me about 10 minutes next to a heater inside to recover when I finish. I suffer for my art. I suffer for you people. I hope you appreciate that, okay? Well, that's all for this one. I'll be back soon. I hope you'll be back watching soon as well. Bye now.